Do you f*** with livestock ever?
What do you mean by f*** with livestock?
That's fair.
Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.
Here we are, another episode of Tosh Show. Eddie, I got a bone to pick with you.
With me?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
Let's get into it.
Eddie hit me this weekend. He sends me a text and he says, "Hey, guess what? You're in the Epstein files 2 times." And then he ghosted me for like an hour. That was it. He just sends that and then he refuses to reply.
I know you're busy.
I wrote back, "Ha." And then I was like, "Wait a second. Is he serious?" And then I'm like, "Hey, what's that about?"
You remember.
Oh, I mean, because you start going through the Rolodex. You're like, what?
Right.
Oh, no. Well, so he shows me the first one, not really me mentioned, but my last name. His assistant had reached out to get tickets to a taping of Tosh.0 on whatever our system was set up.
Right.
And it was, and they were waitlisted. So we don't know. He could have come to a taping.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He probably would have been delighted.
He probably would have.
Oh, because I deliver. Anyone who's seen me live goes, "Oh, that's way better than what I thought I was going to get myself into."
That's good. It goes that way.
The good thing about me at tapings is I'm really nasty to VIPs.
It's just, was it
Anybody that wants to like meet me after the show, I'm like, not happening.
almost worse?
I just say, right, I like the regular folk. I
Yeah.
never like VIPs. I just, sometimes performers, you can pay extra to meet them. I don't do that. Back in the day, I would just finish taping and security would rush me to my office where I would wash the makeup off my face, change into clothes, my street clothes, grab 2 slices of pizza, grab my dogs, wave goodbye to the staff that was hanging around waiting for me to leave so that they could all talk horribly about me, and I would drive home. That was my routine. The second mention, it was in an email. There was just one of my tweets where I was self-promoting my new special coming out.
Yeah, he must have followed you on Twitter.
Must have. And who could blame him?
Right.
I mean, back in the day, there was no bigger comic on Twitter.
Changed the landscape.
Dingers.
I mean, yeah. There was a time that I was, way more followed than a Donald Trump. And then, that platform died and I lost complete interest in it.
You really did.
It's always funny when people point out stuff. If you're critical of Trump, they'll say stuff like, "You've said way worse things than that." It's like, I'm not president.
Right.
I should never be president.
Yeah.
Because of what I've said. That's fine. Even if I was just saying it in jest. Ugh.
Run in 2028.
I'm not allowed to run. I wasn't born in this country. That's another topic.
Tragedy.
Okay. Anyway, listen. The good news is these 2 mentions in the Epstein files, I think, don't tarnish my reputation. Hopefully that's it. Because there's still 30 trillion more pages and redactions that need to be released.
Yep.
And be right up there with Woody Allen.
No. I mean, I went through an Asian phase, but I've never gone through a my daughter phase.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not his real daughter. I love my daughter, but I could never see myself marrying her. I don't know how Woody Allen did it. New Yorkers. I'm just happy that my reputation is still untarnished. Some would say I'm the salt of the earth. Today's guest might know a thing or two about being the salt of the earth. Farmer. Enjoy.
Tosh Show.
My guest today probably has dirty hands, and that's because he's a real-life farmer, despite the fact that he's not old and doesn't have a mustache. From the OG family of the farm-to-table movement, please welcome to the EIEI show, Charlie.
Hello, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good, Charlie.
That was amazing.
Oh, thanks, man. First question, Charlie. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Oh! Have you seen any ghosts on the farm?
Not on the farm. I feel like I've seen some camping before, but I do believe that there are some spirits out there.
This is my most farmer attire that I could come up with.
Looks good.
All right. Look at you, head. You got salads with an LA logo.
Yeah.
Now, the LA, is that a trademarked Dodger?
It may be. I haven't heard from him yet, but I think.
Are you selling those salads hats?
Yeah, we're selling these.
That's pretty good.
At our farmers markets. People want to support us a little bit, so you can, support where you're getting your greens from. I brought some for you guys. You can try them on.
Well, we'll try them on. Let me start the interview. Do you live on your farm?
So I don't. I live in the city a little bit more in La Crescenta. But my mom lives out at the farms. And
how far of a commute is it to the farms?
It's about 45 minutes.
Do you go there every day?
Not every day. Usually like 2-3 times a week.
Are you because you're doing more of the business side of the farm work now?
Yeah, so our warehouse and kind of headquarters is in Burbank. Sun Valley is actually the little area. So that's where we do all of our washing, packaging, distribution. So I kind of manage our daily operations there. But I try to get out to the farms as much as possible because a day of work there is much better than a day of work in the warehouse or the office, just because it's a little bit more fresh air, a little more interesting, nice to be outside.
Kenter Canyon Farms.
Yes. And this is Roan, which is the name of our bakery.
Is this more for the bakery or for the family?
For the family.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of you're really trying to, hedge your bets for the inheritance.
Yeah.
How old are you?
28.
Now, were you born into this?
I was. It's my family's business, so yeah, I've been working in it forcefully at a young age. And then I started to love it when I got older. But yeah, I've pretty much been doing it my entire life.
I can't imagine a world where my parents had a business and my life, one of the biggest decisions that you have to make, not made for you, but if you wanted to go into it, was just kind of there for. That's kind of a nice way to go about life, I think.
Yeah. I mean, my parents wanted me to go to college and kind of explore other opportunities. Mm-hmm. But personally, I knew from a young age that was exactly what I wanted to do. So there was a little, pushback there. But
did you end up going to college?
Briefly, they made me, so
okay.
I had to go for a year.
And just go for the sexual encounters, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Just those and the friends and stuff. It was, I think that's what they were worried I was going to miss out on,
Right. I mean, yeah, listen, I believe that. College serves, besides putting people in debt, it's fun for the STIs.
Yep.
How did your family start the farm?
So the origin story starts up in the Bay Area. My mom was living there and she was working at Chez Panisse, which was a restaurant still around, very popular.
Fine dining?
Yeah, it's pretty fine dining with Alice Waters.
Mm-hmm.
And she was growing vegetables in her backyard, baby greens and herbs. And one spring, the restaurant was starting to pop off a little bit. And Alice was raiding the farm for all the greens and stuff. And she just asked my mom if she could pay her for it. And that kind of sparked the idea, like, well, maybe I'll just grow vegetables and make a living that way. So she started having extra product available every day and started growing all the salad for Chez Panisse. In the later 80s, she moved down to Venice because she started having people offering up their backyards. So she came down here, had a good opportunity, somebody that had a nice piece of land out in Venice. And she started growing the salad there and reached out to Wolfgang Puck, who at the time had a restaurant called Spago.
How do you reach out to Wolfgang Puck?
So at this time, she was actually living on a sailboat too. My mom was. She had a landline on the sailboat, and she wrote just a old-fashioned letter, snail mail, sent it to Spago. He had heard about what she was doing up in the Bay Area with Alice Waters and loved it, and basically just wanted to know when they could start. He cut her a check for $3,000, which at the time, it was really a lot of money, especially for somebody you've never even met before.
Well, sure, she lived on a boat, which is weird for a farmer. Very few farmers live on boats.
Yeah, well, she didn't have any farm land. She was just using people's backyards, Yeah, got the check to kind of start the project. She was able to order really like cool baby greens that you don't see, especially at the time here, and started planting them and, producing that for Spago. And that was kind of the birth of the idea and the business itself. And then, it kind of progressively grew from there.
And you're completely organic and all of that. How hard is
100%.
that to maintain?
So that is definitely the most challenging aspect of our business. When you're growing organically, you can't use all those pesticides and ways to enhance the soil. So you really have to rely on things like cover crops, between
What are cover crops?
between plantings of the things that we do sell, like the salad, the arugula, the spinach. We'll put down a lot of times wheat and also like mustard varieties and stuff. Let that grow up and then just disc it straight into the earth there and then let it sit, and that just naturally fertilizes the land. Because when you're constantly planting acres and acres of spinach, for example, and harvesting, it's going to pull a lot of nutrients from the soil, so you have to give back. And it's regenerative is kind of the word that is thrown around, but it's been kind of played out that word a little bit, so we try to just describe what we're actually doing.
One of the things that I've always wanted to know about farming, especially with vegetables, because I have a box in my backyard. It's just my wife wanted it. I had it put in. Just failure after failure. We've had people come in and plant stuff in, and it looks beautiful for a while, and then she stops going out there, and 6 months later it's all gone and it's nothing but mint. Anyway, how do you constantly have arugula, or anything? You cut it, and is things seasonal here in California?
For sure. And I mean, when you say constantly, that's the thing. A huge part that differentiates organic farming is that the customers and our vendors, they have to work with us a little bit because we don't always have everything available year round. For example, right now, John came by the farmer's market yesterday. We didn't have any arugula. Because right now it's just with the weather and how cold it is, the arugula gets this powdery mildew and we can't sell it. So
you do try to grow it?
We try to grow it. And that's the thing. That's part of the reason people don't grow organically anymore, is because it's very labor intensive and costly because you don't get the yields. You still have to put the upfront investment to plant everything, but your yield is so much lower.
How often are you scrapping a whole crop?
Pretty often. I mean, if especially in the early months of the year, January, February, March, those are hard months to farm. Especially when we get a lot of rain like we just did, it sets us back. It sets our planting schedules back too, because we're constantly obviously setting up a planting schedule for the following. Once we take those crops out, we need to have it kind of succession plantings.
How long does it take most of these crops to grow to where you can harvest?
It's like a 90 day.
90 days?
90 days.
All right.
Usually, depending on, the variety.
Are a lot of the greens year round?
Yeah, we try to do everything that we offer year round, but like I said, because it is organic, we do inevitably have gaps, maybe for a month at a time. We try to make it a month max that we will have a gap on something, but, because our customers and the people that buy from us, they like what we're doing and they want to support an organic farm, they work with us when we have gaps like that.
If you don't spray pesticides, how do you protect your crops from not being destroyed by insects?
So one of the methods that we like to use is companion planting, things like marigolds, which are like an edible flower, and we'll plant them right next to every planting that we do for certain herbs and tomatoes. And those attract the good bugs that you want, like the ladybugs and some of the predator insects that eat all the larvae. And they give off chemicals that keep all the other bad bugs
But is that
away.
it? Is that all you do?
That, and then, keeping the cover crops disked in and keeping the nutrients in the soil very rich. That's just going to help create a stronger plant that's going to be more immune to some of these insects and different molds and stuff that can grow on it.
How often do you guys get infested with bugs? Does that happen?
All the time. I mean, a large portion of what we grow, regardless of the crop, we're not going to be able to harvest all of it because of aphids or different types of bugs. But sometimes in our bags of salad, there'll be a little ladybug that makes it through the whole harvesting, washing process, and packaging. And I always call those little organic certifiers because those ladybugs are not going to harm you. And also they're protecting the salad. That's why they're there,
Are they good luck? Are they still alive? Do you have to blow it?
Yeah, they're definitely good luck, and they're definitely still alive.
You have to farm 7 days a week.
Yeah, I mean,
You
there's
don't get a day off ever.
in this business, it never sleeps. So there's always something going on at the farms. Obviously, people have days off, but the farm is always operating.
So you can't honor that one commandment of keeping the Sabbath holy.
No.
You'd have to keep working.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the Bible wants all farmers to go to hell.
that there may be a connection there.
It just doesn't seem fair.
Tosh Show.
A well-built wardrobe is about pieces that work together and hold up over time. I couldn't agree more with that. That's what Quince does best. Premium materials, thoughtful design, and everyday staples that feel easy to wear and easy to rely on, even as the weather shifts. Quince has the everyday essentials I love with quality that lasts. Organic cotton sweaters, polos for every occasion, lighter jackets that keep you warm in the changing seasons. Eddie, what'd you buy from Quince?
Got a puffer jacket.
Look at you. Look at you helping our sponsors. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/Tosh for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/Tosh. Free shipping, 365-day returns, quince.com/Tosh. What's the worst job on the farm? Like, that's the job you probably don't want.
Worst
Hardest.
job on the farm. Anything revolving in setting up all the irrigation for the crops, because it's going to get muddy. You're going to get covered in dirt. That the soil there is very silty and fine, which is good for farming and drainage. But once it gets muddy, it's like a mud slipping slide. So that's probably one of the dirtiest jobs, I would say.
You got a boot preference when you're out there?
Anything that's going to go up close to your knees. So
Okay. You want a high boot. I mean, but it's just so much work.
yes.
It's just so much work.
Incredibly, it's probably the most labor-intensive job you could have, and definitely the most labor-intensive form of farming.
Have you done every aspect on the farm?
I've done a lot of different aspects. When I was younger, my parents would take me out there and show me all the different steps to farming. So I would get our seed trays and put each little seed in them. And then we keep those in a greenhouse to get them going before we can put them later in the ground. So, they kind of wanted to expose me to every aspect of the business. And then as I got a little bit older, they showed me the same thing, but and the other side of it, which is like our warehouse, where we're vertically integrated company, so we don't farm anything out. It's just we grow it, bring it down to our warehouse, do all the washing, packaging, distribution. We come up with our own labels, our own mixes, and we do our own delivery as well. So, and then I'm there selling the product even to the end consumer at our farmers markets. So I've kind of been with the product from every step all the way till I'm literally handing it to somebody at the farmers market.
What's the healthiest green?
I would say the healthiest greens probably are spinach, kale, arugula. Those have a lot of vitamins in them.
What about tomatoes? What's prime tomato month?
Tomatoes are another one of the bigger things that we do outside of our leafy greens and herbs. So we plant all that right now leading up to the spring. So in January, February, March, that's like when we're getting ready to plant. So we have our summer tomatoes.
So in theory, we shouldn't have tomatoes in the winter.
You shouldn't have delicious tomatoes in the winter unless we figure it out.
Okay.
We're working on it right now. We just had some tomatoes available at the market, and people were saying they were pretty good.
What's your most profitable crop?
I would say probably arugula, wild arugula, or basil.
Could it be destroyed in a single night by a bunny?
Maybe by a team of bunnies. An individual bunny would have trouble.
Do you hate bunnies?
Yeah, I have a personal vendetta against any sort of small animals that eat our crops.
Now, if you're organic, does that mean that you can't kill these rabbits?
You can kill them, but you have to do, organic methods. And the big one we have out there are like a ground squirrel, not so much a bunny, but
Okay.
I can tell you about how we kill the ground squirrels if you'd like.
Sure, I want to know how you kill a ground squirrel.
You have all these tunnels that they form all over. And so you have this backpack that has a tank of pure oxygen in it and this like kind of blowtorch looking thing, and you stick it into the hole and just fill it up, and it pressurizes the entire hull with oxygen, and then it has a spark at the end, and once you click it, it just blows it up. And you'll see, a line all across wherever their tunnel is, just kind of go like up a little bit.
Okay, but it doesn't actually explode.
No.
This sounds like No Country for Old Men, like that thing that he was using to kill people.
The cow thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Do you fuck with livestock ever?
What do you mean by fuck with livestock?
That's fair. No, you guys don't. There's no cows and nothing going on out there.
We can't have a lot of livestock at our farm for like food safety reasons, because you can't be having like a lot of animals where we're growing. These things are going to be consumed raw. So there are some regulations.
What about a rooster to wake you guys up?
We got some roosters
You
there.
do?
Yeah.
Oh,
and so do the neighbors. So that area, you'll hear it.
I got a pig. I'd love to drop off.
Off it over there, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna off it. He's got to live out his life. He's got to live out. I promised him that no one would eat him.
Okay.
Back to the water stuff. That's kind of the irrigation. That's the hardest. Is because we obviously live in Southern California. You can go decades with droughts.
One really good thing about in Fillmore there is part of the reason that we wanted to move to that area for the agricultural land is that there are a lot of wells. So we have a lot of farms, and again, they're split up into like 10-acre parcels that have wells on them. So water is something that's actually not too big of an issue out there, which is really awesome. And that's part of the reason it's such a, if you ever go out to Fillmore, you'll see it's the most lush green area, and it's because of that.
What else am I supposed to do out in Fillmore?
Stop by our bakery because it's the sleepy little town over there, and our bakery is attracting a lot of people from LA who shop at our farmers markets, and they want to come out and experience. Basically, it's like my mom's brainchild out there where she will look at the farm, see what we're growing currently, and make sandwiches, tomato sauce, pizzas, and she kind of has the creativity to make all these awesome products that we can sell there.
What's doing better?
The farm is doing a little bit better just because...
A little bit, or is it a lot?
A lot better,
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's a much bigger business. We've been established since 1987. So obviously more time, to work and build the company.
How many employees do you have?
It ranges depending on our busy season, but around 100 employees.
And do you have people that have been with you forever?
Yeah, absolutely. We have some veteran Kendrick Canyon Farms employees that have helped us for a really long time.
Do other farms try to poach some of your...
We've been lucky that nobody's tried to poach anybody that's worked for us.
How much do you get paid? How much, what type of farm pay scale is there? Is it all hourly?
No. I mean, there's the people that are working in the fields, are going to be on an hourly, and then a supervisor is going to be salary. We have a lot of salaried employees. That's one thing we take a lot of pride in is that we support a lot of families. And so
you take pride in it, or you're like me, where it's just stressful.
It's extremely stressful, but it's a more.
And you feel guilty.
Well, you'd feel guilty if you don't keep the business going.
That's what I'm saying.
If you do your job and you put your best foot forward to keep this business strong, it's going to in turn help you, but it also helps all these other people that the business touches. And when you really look at it, it's amazing how many people it impacts.
How many acres in Fillmore?
So it's split up, but all together it adds up to about 150 acres.
Do you walk the grounds?
Yeah,
every day?
Yeah, I mean, one of the main things I do when I go out there is, I want to see what's going to be available soon, what's looking like it's ready to be harvested, and it also gives me ideas for, maybe certain salad mixes that we want to offer at our farmers markets or to, some of our customers like Erewhon, Whole Foods, Bristol Farms. So being out there and walking the farms, driving them too, because they're quite big, it's a critical part. It sounds simple, but, it's so much land. You need to see what's ready, what's not growing well. So
how far out are you guys? Are all of California?
With Whole Foods, we're in their Southern Pacific region, which includes some stores in Arizona, includes a store in Hawaii. They're doing that distribution for us. Same with all the stores in California. And then Erewhon is a little bit more local. They have 10 stores right now. They're going to be opening more in the future, but we do the delivery to all of those as well. And then Bristol Farms. But, the big thing that separates us from a lot of these other companies is like our focus is feeding Los Angeles, and those people. So that's why we love the farmers markets so much, because, we have them all over Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, Atwater Village.
What about the Calabasas? You guys do that one?
We used to do that one. We stopped doing it recently because I lost the staff that were doing it for me. It's all my friends.
I like that one.
So yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
That's a great farmers market.
Do high-end restaurants really send someone to the farmers market to buy their produce?
They do. And that Wednesday farmers market in Santa Monica, it's kind of the crown jewel farmers market, and it is filled with staff from every popular restaurant in LA, sending their people out to every Wednesday stock up on all the vegetables, all the herbs, all the different stuff that you can get at the farmers market.
What kind of basket or bag are they lugging around?
They all have these giant carts that they push around the market, and I always think it's kind of funny because you'll see them bumping into each other and clogging up the walkways and stuff.
That's my one gripe on the Calabasas. The walkways are way too small.
Yeah.
Are you aggressive with people at the farmers market? Or are you guys a big enough name and you guys have done the work? Because I'm starting to get bothered by some of these people that are barking.
Yeah.
I don't like the bark. Are you a barker?
No way. Forcefully giving you the samples.
Yeah, or just like knock it off. These almonds are gonna change your life. I'm like, I don't want my life changed. It's pretty great.
Yeah. No, we definitely take pride in having farmers markets that are staffed by interesting people that they draw the customers in, so that they're not just coming for the salad. They want to hear what my guys were up to that week, and it's all of my.
Okay, so you guys are chit chatting. I'm not a chit chatter at the farmers market. I messed up. I got my wife a thoughtful gift. She enjoys going to the farmer's market. I got her this beautiful basket that has 2 wheels, and it's large, and it's very pretty. Now,
Nice.
I'm going to be honest. Every single person stops us at the farmer's market to ask us where we got it.
Yes.
And I'm like, now I got to have too many conversations. And I tell them, I got it at Woven. Now it seems like a plug. Woven, if you don't fucking send me some free stuff, I'll lose my mind. Because it was expensive. It wasn't a cheap basket. And the wheels don't roll great either.
They're squeaking?
Yeah, but it's beautiful. And it holds a lot. And you put some sunflowers and a baguette sticking out of there.
Oh.
Holy cow. By the way, why is everybody bringing dogs to the farmer's market when there's just signs everywhere that you're not allowed to?
That's a very, very good point. I think it's becoming a bit of an issue. I've had a few instances where a dog was problematic at our booth.
Of course. You guys have your own booth. Everybody's got their own booth. So they're not going to enforce the laws of the farmer's market.
Absolutely.
If I became president, I would abolish ICE almost immediately, and I would increase pet security at the farmer's markets.
I think those are the 2 biggest issues that our nation is facing currently.
I mean, are we going to talk ICE? Have they affected your farms?
So we've been lucky in that sense. I mean, we haven't been directly affected too much, but just out in we're in Fillmore, and the next town up is, Ojai, and up there they have had some issues with ICE coming in and just literally indiscriminately taking farm workers from the fields, So, I mean, we've been lucky enough to not have any of those issues. All of our farms are pretty small. They're like 10-acre parcels that we've sort of, acquired over the years. They're going after the really big farms, that are a little bit more.
Is it scary? Do
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
talk to your worker? Are your workers terrified?
Yeah, they're terrified. I mean, our warehouse in Sun Valley there, we literally keep the gates closed and locked now during the day because, we were worried that they'll just come in, and the people need to be comfortable working there. They're not going to be comfortable if they think ICE is going to just come walking through the door.
And this isn't to say that all the people that are working there are illegal.
No.
It's just...
No, absolutely not, yeah.
We all know that they're profiling almost
It doesn't really
immediately.
matter if you're legal or not at this point,
Right. Is running a farm possible without immigrant labor?
No. I mean, it probably is, but I mean, those are a lot of the people that help us, every day and every aspect of our business,
I've watched Yellowstone. Are you having to kill people all the time and like dump their bodies because of something? Do you brand people on your farm that work for you?
No, we don't, but I'd be willing to maybe receive a branding.
Oh, no, that seems like an awful idea. I never really understood what the ranchers were doing on Yellowstone. Their days seemed to be kind of pointless outside of killing people occasionally.
Yeah, we haven't had to deal with that yet, luckily.
Are you eligible for any Trump farming subsidies he's using to cover up problems that his tariffs created?
You know, I haven't even looked into any of those, so I couldn't tell you, but there's probably no subsidies that would help us. They're usually for larger, corporate or farms.
Just squeezing the family farms.
Yeah.
Do you feel any kinship with the Midwest farmers? And what do you think they think of you, the California farmer?
You know, I don't know any of them personally. I would assume that they probably think we're a little too LA for them, not like an OG real farmer. They probably think we're the soft farmers over here.
I mean, but have you ever spent any time in the Midwest?
I haven't.
You really should. It's kind of delightful.
Yeah.
Just in small doses.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, I've had enough of
Back
these.
to California.
Let's get back to where people are phony and I feel
Yeah.
comfortable.
Exactly.
Has climate change affected what you can grow?
It hasn't really affected us negatively too much.
Liar.
I mean, the warmer weather is, helps with the growing. But
Okay, so
but
you're saying climate change is good.
No, I wouldn't say it's good, but the other flip side to it is that we do get these torrential downpours and stuff, which is part of the climate change, and that is actually, very negative for us. So.
Erewhon, can you walk into Erewhon and are you allowed to talk to all the hot girls that are shopping there because of your connection?
I think it definitely bridges the gap a little bit.
Are you baffled at how expensive things are in Erewhon?
I am baffled, but not surprised.
I mean, it's great. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, they have some of the freshest stuff that you can get, and I know that because we're delivering to those stores every single day. So, and that product that we're delivering was harvested within 24 hours. So somebody's gonna have to pay for that somewhere. So, I mean, I do see.
Listen, my wife found a way to make Erewhon more expensive because it gets delivered every 3 days to our house.
Is she a subscriber to Erewhon
I have
too?
no idea.
You can subscribe to them now.
I have so many bottles that I need to return.
Yeah, that's the thing. Those Erewhon glass bottles.
Yes.
You're
They're
never
worth
returning them.
They're worth a fortune.
Keep them. Don't give them to
I'm
anybody.
not going to give them away. I just got to return them. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. How old are most greens that are on the grocery store shelves?
Well, our greens are only, about 48 hours max from the time that we harvested them to the time that we're dropping them off at whichever customer's buying them, And, especially with our farmers markets, that's where we're harvesting the stuff literally the day before and people are buying it, the next morning. So less than 24 hours.
Well, okay, but what about just when
Other
I
stuff?
see a random bag? How long?
Easily a week plus.
Should I be looking at the dates? I don't know if I...
The nice thing with the produce is you don't have to look at the dates. You can just look at the quality. So it's pretty obvious, if it's been on the shelf for a while, it's perishable.
I think you take for granted how good you are at knowing that stuff. I am so bad with plants.
That's true. Maybe I've gotten used to spotting it.
Should I wash all my produce when I get it at home?
It depends where you're getting it from. If you're getting it
Yours.
if it's our produce, you do not need to wash it. Our salads and all those bags and clamshells are triple washed. So I take it straight out and right onto the plate.
I don't wash anything.
And it's good to get a little bit of dirt in there for you because
I don't wash anything. I don't
keeps
wash
your
any
immune
fruit.
system strong.
I don't wash any vegetables ever. If I'm giving it to the kids and setting it out, I'm not washing anything. You guys do juice?
Not for sale, but I will juice a lot of other things that I like to juice, at my house. So different stuff I bring home from the farms, I will juice.
You'll juice it yourself.
Oh yeah.
You don't go to any juice places?
No, I got the Breville juicer, so
Is that a good one?
that's the best one.
Is it?
It was investment, so I gotta use it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I don't know what we have in our house, but I know that anytime my wife makes any type of smoothie, it's awful. And I'm just like, well, that was horrible. She's like, I put 4 times the amount of ginger. I'm like, well, thanks. And now it's so spicy, none of the kids want to drink it, and I'm stuck chugging something that tastes like it's a poop elixir.
Which probably is.
Talk to me about tractors.
So they're very expensive.
Okay, do you guys use John Deere's or no?
We use John Deere's.
They last a long time, I'm told.
Yeah, John Deere's. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Kubota as well.
What color's Kubotas?
Those are the orange ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and John Deere obviously are the green ones, green and yellow.
Sometimes when I'm heading up to Montecito or Ojai and you drive through and there's a few of those tractor dealerships,
Yeah.
I just pull over
Yeah.
and let my kids just climb on all of them.
Oh yeah, I mean it's amazing. You can go and check out these tractors, and there's all different types. Some that are for specific types of farming that we don't even do. So they're very specific tools that are attached to the front. It's really interesting to go and check out all the different ones.
How many tractors do you guys have?
We probably have about 12. Yeah.
What's and the price difference? What's like one of the more newer expensive tractors? What's that set you back?
150 grand.
For a tractor, huh?
I know. You could get a Porsche, but instead we have a bunch of tractors.
You know what? I'd rather a tractor.
Yeah,
Do you know how to fix a tractor?
probably not well, but I'll give it a shot for sure.
I like those really old tractors that just like they on the wheel they have like a passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got any tractors that have that?
We have some that have some attachments on the back that people can stand on while they're going through the fields.
You guys do anything seasonal like Halloween? Like take people around?
We grow pumpkins seasonally. We don't take the people to the farms, but we will bring the pumpkins. We grow these like kind of more rare varieties of pumpkins or are non-traditional. And we have a few people at the farmers markets that every year they buy 20 to 30 pumpkins from us for their house.
What's a non-traditional pumpkin? You just talking about a gourd? What, it just looks funky?
No, they got some funky looking colors, some greens, some blues, some really nice like white pumpkins. They have little like growths on them that look kind of like pimples almost.
Sure,
but they're
like I get like funky gourds, but just
Totally.
full pumpkin size. Have you ever grown weed on your farms?
Yes. Yes, I had a phase where I got super into growing weed. It was funny. It was when I was kind of like near the end of high school, junior, senior year.
That sounds about the right time.
And I just, as a little experiment, I started growing weed and realized how easy it is. I don't know the quality of the weed I was growing, but it was organic, just literally water and sun. And I would sell it to my friends and stuff.
And was your mom aware of this?
They became aware of it once the scale of the operation got big enough that I wanted to start growing them in the backyard a little bit.
Did she shut it down?
They really admired the entrepreneurial aspect of that. And I was not a weed smoker. I couldn't smoke weed. I would get paranoid, so I would just get rid of it, sell it to my friends. But
I mean, look at that. He didn't even touch his own product. I don't think you can trust someone like that.
I think that's why I was good at selling it.
That's still illegal, though.
It might have been illegal.
No, it's definitely illegal.
Yeah.
You can't just grow it and sell it without having the proper permits.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. So.
Sure, you're fine. I'm assuming that your mother has always forced you to eat healthy your whole life.
Absolutely.
Were you ever a vegan? Were vegetarian?
Never a vegan or vegetarian, always like heavy on the meat consumption. But yeah, I mean, growing up, I couldn't have soda, couldn't have chips, nothing like that. And my mom was, she's really into food outside of growing it. She's also a very good cook. And so she would make me, like homemade chocolate chip cookies that she grew the wheat, milled it into flour, baked into bread. And then I would go to school and trade it for a bag of Doritos because, those were flavor profiles that I was totally not used to.
Okay, but in fairness, he struck a chord there because had he said anything else, I would be like, But a bag of Doritos is something that you need to eat.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, because it still tastes good. When my kid has a bag of Doritos, we don't get the Doritos because my wife, she gets those late July.
Oh, yeah, like a healthier version.
Right. But there's a knockoff Cool Ranch of Lake July that's actually pretty good. So my son and I get so excited.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. But my kids have never had soda, but they don't know that they've never had soda. They drink bubbly water.
Right. Well.
And they put natural grapefruit in it, and they think that that's something.
Well, wait till they, I don't know how old they are, but when they get to school, somebody gives them a Pepsi or something, they're going to, it's like, it really is. If you're not used to those flavors and you try them for the first time, it's insane. And I remember so clearly, trading all my lunches away for Trader Joe's Strombolis and the Doritos.
No, that's not going to happen. I promised my son recently, he's getting excited about, I'm going to take him to Taco Bell for the first time.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was definitely not something I was doing growing up.
No, he hasn't done it yet. He's 7, so we'll
Oh,
we'll
okay.
see.
You got some time.
Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Sweet Green, Urban Plates, Panera Bread.
I'll marry Panera Bread.
Oh, didn't see that pick.
Urban Plates, I'll fuck that one because I barely know it.
Okay.
And then kill Sweet Green.
I don't think you want to marry Panera Bread.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a Panera Bread?
I have.
Would you get a half soup
Little
sandwich
soup
combo?
sandwich combo.
Half sandwich, half.
Half
you,
a
can't get, you can't get half soup.
half a sandwich, full soup.
Okay.
Tosh Show.
When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Daniel, is toshshowstore.com one of those billions of businesses that trust Shopify to run their e-commerce? You bet your sweet ass it is. What about the merch store we shut down because it wasn't running properly and customers were getting angry? No, that one was not Shopify. Funny how that works out. Accelerate your efficiency. Whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones, Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Start your business today with the industry best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/Tosh. Go to shopify.com/Tosh. That's shopify.com/Tosh. Do you ever buy produce from John's? You ever been into a John's? Not
No.
Vaughn's. It's the
John's,
knockoff
yeah.
that's even worse.
No, I honestly never buy produce.
I mean, you have to have done it at some.
Of course.
But you don't on the regular. You don't.
I try to, if it's not my own stuff, I try to stay away from it because, the quality difference is just huge. And it's the focal point for me. If it's on the plate and it's not high quality ingredients, like I'm going to notice it the most. I mean, I definitely noticed the last time I was, in Colorado visiting a friend there. We went to the local Whole Foods and I just couldn't get anything good out there.
I mean, you're talking about you can't get anything good at a Whole Foods. That's
let alone a John's.
raw. What do you like to do in your free time?
Free time, I like to surf. I'm a surfer, snowboarder, those two. And then I'm into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, a lot of people are into it. Fighting. It's just so much.
Yeah, it is. It's almost sometimes I don't want to tell people I'm interested in it, but yeah, once you start doing it,
it has a stigma for
it's
sure.
It's a puzzle and it's very mentally stimulating. So it's hard to describe to somebody, but once you start doing it, it's like the type of thing you just get drawn into it.
I mean, I like
more.
wrestling with my kid.
Yeah.
But like just a stranger, that just seems like, well, I'm going to have to stab this person.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like that.
Do you wear headgear?
I don't. I've been lucky so far, so no issues with the cauliflower.
What about
ear.
the smells?
You definitely run into some stinky people, that are gonna sweat and sweat into your mouth, and
It's so
pretty
much.
disgusting.
It's so much touching of another human.
Yep, yeah, it's very full contact.
I just prefer, I'd much rather play backgammon.
Yeah,
Here's what we need to talk your mom into. I don't know how many acres we have to chop off for this, but let's put a wave pool out there and incorporate the farm elements in it.
I've had that exact same thought. I was looking into the Kelly Slater wave
Right.
pool.
Well, I mean, the Kelly one, I don't think you need to go down that road because it's loud. It's got a big train thing that comes by. But I mean,
Yeah.
they're fine tuning it. They're opening them everywhere. I think you could incorporate the whole farming aspect and into this wave pool.
Trust me, that would be a dream come true. I think my days out at the farm would jump from 2 to 3 to probably every day if we had the wave pool out there.
I think we can make this happen.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just starting to brainstorm. Everybody that's on the show gets something, okay?
Okay.
So I just got a new flock of chickens, and this is the second egg they laid.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
Is
Thank
that
you.
small?
It's small, but I mean, I'm sure it's delicious.
Oh, that came out of her butt maybe a day ago.
Oh, it's
That's great.
as fresh as it gets.
Oh man. Here. These are bad gifts first to start with.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, salad spinner.
Now, here's the thing about why I'm giving you my salad spinner. A, I've never used it.
Okay.
It's fun. It's fun to do that. You know, that has the brake.
Got the
But
brake.
it's who's washing this? I don't wash lettuce. Now you're telling me I got to put 5 different things
Yeah.
in? No, that's awful.
It's creating
I
like, more
immediately took
dishes.
that out. As soon as I said to my wife today, I go, do we have a salad spinner? And she goes, I don't think we do. She goes, I've never used it. And then sure enough, I found this massive thing.
And it's in perfect condition. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're going to love that. Okay? Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Look at this board. This is a
my
Hayden
God.
Shapes. It's a Hypto Crypto. I don't like the twin fin fish setup on this one. It's a little too loose for me, but whatever. You might be too big. How big are you?
I'm 190, but
Okay,
I
well,
could
we're the
definitely-
same weight. Then I can ride that. You can ride that.
This looks awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's
It's
just
amazing.
just a fun little fish to play on. You'll have fun.
I
with it.
love a fish.
All right.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. Here, I'll give you my heat towel just so that you can dry off.
Okay, awesome.
Do you watch sports?
Yeah, I'm a big football
Who's your team in football?
Rams, but I have a lot of teams that I like.
Okay, good. Here's the Dolphins towel.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Get all that on the floor, please. God damn it. And the egg. You can't spin an egg that's not hard boil, right? Isn't that the rule?
I don't think so.
Did Kenter Canyon Farms bring us anything here?
Yeah. Brought you guys a whole bunch of stuff.
Whoa, let's see what you got here.
First off, brought some hats for everybody.
Oh,
So,
salads.
Our salad hats.
I don't like this one. That one's going back there. This one or this one. I love a green hat and I love a blue hat. I'm curious if this is going to fit my dome. Oh, Kenter Canyon Farms on the side.
And then basically brought my favorite mixes that we do and some mixes that you don't really see in a lot of other places. So
That's
This is a
nice.
really good chicory mix. It's got escarole, Treviso, Radicchio, and Frisé in there. So it's going to be kind of bitter, crunchy, but it goes really well with like a sweeter dressing. And it lasts extremely well. All this stuff was, harvested yesterday. And then this is our stellar mix, which is a popular one where we cut up chives and parsley and dill to give it kind of an herby flavor. And then I just brought some of our herbs as well. All the
Good.
different
Look
herbs.
at all these herbs. Holy cow. Get these on my desk.
And then I
Oh,
know
man.
they told me that you
Look at that.
a little sweet tooth. So this is from our bakery.
This is heaven
my
on
mom.
earth.
My mom baked.
What kind of blackberry pie?
Baked
Ooh.
the pie, and these
Let
are
me
some of the sweets that I always like to grab. And all of this is made with the wheat that we grow, mill into flour, and we use our sourdough starter for everything. So
What is a raspberry hand pie?
similar to this, just a nice little.
It's like a
quick
Pop-Tart
one.
almost?
Yeah, like a Pop-Tart. Super
Why do you-
delicious.
And that's how you package it? That seems like a crazy way to package it. Both sides are sealed.
You should be able to just tear it into it if you want to open it.
Should, but I'm going to do that.
But that's a good little car snack.
Well, it's going to be, I just have to taste right now just real quick because it's soft. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And all the ingredients, if we don't grow them, we get them from some of the local growers near us in Fillmore. So we buy different fruit from them and stuff like that. Just so it's all very local. Emphasis on getting everything from a local vendor.
Look at that. You guys do everything.
Yep.
That's amazing. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Charlie, thanks for being on the show.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Tosh Show.
I want to thank Charlie for being on the show. And I want to thank him for giving us all that free lettuce. That's wonderful. Even gave one of the pastries to Carl. I didn't give it to him. He just took it. Rarely does he ask. Do you, buddy? Guess what? The Barkley Marathons just happened. That's that crazy race in Tennessee.
Right.
Want you guys to know, 0 finishers this year.
Amazing.
0 again. Our boy John Kelly competed again this year, did not finish.
Man.
They've made it too hard. Ever since that woman finished, they're like, well, that's it. Time to up the game. I got some plugs. Patreon.com/Tosh Show. If you want to see some borderless content. My first farewell tour. Stand up all over North America. 2026. Me and Ed. Good stuff. The toshshowstore.com. Get yourself some merch. And now that we found Panda Love, that dude from Hawaii,
Right? Exciting.
we got a new segment for this option.
Oh, yeah, the option.
We're in option 4 now,
Yes.
I think. And it's called They Love Me, They Love Me Not. And Eddie is going to read me a pro comment and a negative comment each week.
Each week.
Okay, what do you got for me, Ed?
Here we go.
Who's it from?
This is from Great Dane 2609.
Great Dane.
Yeah, Great Dane.
I love that name. Great Dane. The saddest thing about him is he's going to die when he's 7.
Bad hips and everything.
Yep.
This is a crossover of interests that I did not expect.
That's a nice comment. You know? Just, oh, I didn't expect that.
Surprised.
That's what you get on this show. You don't know. I'm just going to interview some interesting people, and we're going to have a good time. So, thanks, Great Dane. You're welcome, and, I hope to continue to entertain you. All right, now, that was They Love Me, right?
Right.
Okay, now let's hear They Love Me Not.
This is from 9 Lives to Go.
9 lives to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
The show used to be great, but it seems like ever since the big sponsors have come in, Tosh has gone full libtard. Just stick to comedy or start a political channel.
Ugh. Okay, you did it, Ed. That was a perfect one to pick for They Love Me Not. I got to break down a few things. First of all, the show was never great.
Never, right.
Okay? Great? No. This show is consistent. Some interviews are better than others. Sure. But a lot of that depends on what you're interested in.
Right.
Certainly the ones that I think are the best interviews are not necessarily the most watched. A lot of people watched my wife. I can't stand talking to her. Oh, and then I've gone full libtard. Nah, that's rich. Okay, I've embraced my libtardation since day one. It's so much better than being a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that.
You have always said it.
And talking about the show has gone off the rails because of big sponsors. Does anybody really know how anything works? It has nothing to do with anything. First of all, do we have big sponsors? Everything that I read seems
Where are these big
borderline.
sponsors?
That's sure we do.
Am I doing reads for Ford,
Yeah.
Haven't heard one yet, but maybe.
AT&T?
And
Hell, I can't even get a Mint commercial.
Altoids.
Use John's sign-up code. to
I'm
get
not talking
20
about Alto. I'm talking about the cellular plan,
Yeah,
you
Boy, Mint
dipshit.
Mobile, guys. Let's do
The
a free
link you
plug.
keep sending us.
The thing you keep trying to fucking get us in your pyramid scheme.
Look, I have service right now.
You didn't even know what it was when I said Mint. After right on the heels of AT&T.
Well, look,
that's how.
there's
That's
been
how
numerous
bad.
times where you've been like, "Does anyone have a Mint?"
That's how
After
bad
lunch.
their campaign is. That when I talk about AT&T and then say I can't even get a Mint commercial, you have no idea what I'm talking about, and you're the person that loves Mint.
I don't love Mint. I just use
You love.
Mint.
Fuck you. You love
said
it.
you'd marry him.
Okay, see that's the problem with this negative. They love me not. Is now they've got us fighting. That's
Right.
what they wanted.
That's
Yeah,
what they want.
see?
Exactly. Divided the room.
Just stick to comedy or start a political channel. I'll tell you this the same thing my mom used to tell me when I was a little kid. Eat a dick.
Just eat a dick, Daniel.
See you next week.
Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.